To launch AnimClick, in the command line, you can type in AnimClick UI, enter. Then it will launch up the window. Either that, go back to command line, hit the arrow up, bringing back the last command that I entered. And then I can just select the whole text here using my middle mouse button, drag and drop onto a shelf like this. I'm going to choose Mail. Now, whenever I click this button, it will launch up the window. First time opening up this window, it will take you to here. As the title says, this is where you create new map. Map is layout for buttons and sliders. Okay? So now the character name could be anything. Let's say my character is Superman. Subset name could be a part of your character or prop that you're animating with. It could be hands, it could be bodies, it could be anywhere. I'm gonna click on create new map here. Now I have new map. Map can be saved in two different ways. One as a Maya node. If I bring up Outliner, if I double click on this tab, it will select the map node. And you can see the name of the node has the character name and then the subset name. If you want to change this name, if I close down the AnimClick, relaunch the window, it will still launch up the correct map. So renaming this will not affect how it functions. So you can change the name however you like, whenever you like. Now let me go back to the map. Right now I'm using background color only. I can change the color, say red. Whenever I click this, I can bring up the color editor. I can choose a different color here. If I move this slider, it will change the brightness of the color. Let's say that is the color I want. Save the map, and here's an option. If I leave it checked, it will rename this node based on the options that you've given here. If you don't want to rename it, then uncheck it, click on Save Map. Now, you get the change. If you want to create a new map, click on this plus sign. I'm going to keep the same character name, but different parts. This time I'm going to give a body. Create new map. So now I have hands and body. If I want to have a background image, I can go to the edit page, choose this option, use background image, click on browse, choose a file, click on choose, click on save map. Now I get the background image file. There's one thing that you need to remember. Each map remembers the size and the proportion of the panel. So if I click on Save Node button here, the map will remember the map size. So if I click on hands, it will go back to its own size and proportion. If I select the body tab again, it will go back to the size that I set. It becomes really handy because if you think about the controls for your character's hand and character's body controls, you might need different size of the map. So whenever you click on the tab, it will automatically resize the window. I'm going to create a cube. I'm going to drag and drop a button like this. I'm going to save it. As I said earlier, map can be saved in two different ways. First, as a Maya node. Second, as a data file. To save the map as a data file, you have two different ways of doing it. Using right mouse button, click on the Save Node button like this. Choose this option. It will bring up the file browser. I can choose a directory, such as this, test map. Click on export. Or you can also go to the edit page and you can click on this export map button. If you click on it, it will take you to the same file browser. You can do exactly the same thing. I will cancel out. I'm going to close down AnimClick, go to new scene, launch up AnimClick. Now I can use this button, import map file. I click on it and I can choose the data file that I just exported. Click on choose. Voila, I get the same map.